Hey Chris, today I was thinking that, run out to the 80-mile spring, and that'll kind of give us a chance to get out deep. Usually we get out there for a lot of big amberjack and other stuff around.
Yeah, that's a good bet. That thing's 240 feet of water. It's a big hole in the seafloor. A lot of amberjacks swimming around. The tunas will be probably swimming around them, and maybe a couple wahoos coming across the top of it too. So it's a good bet. It's a good first stop.
Sounds good.
The plan is made. Chris heads 80 miles out of Tampa in the Gulf of Mexico to one of Jared's favorite spots.
All I know is when that boat running, it is cold out here.
That's not warm.
Man, it is not warm.
And Jared wastes no time dropping his first jig.
It's game time. Here we go. Down we go. We get out there, drop down. Sure enough, it turned on. First spot, first drop, Adrian got one. I was trying to jig a bowling ball, so I had to change jigs. Got two decent fish on. This fish is bigger than mine. Nice fish. Why you run so far? Run so far out that way, every fish you get should be a nice fish. About 80 miles offshore, fish in the spring out here, using anywhere from 200 to 300 gram jigs.
Good swap. Yeah, I got color right here.
Go ahead.
Speed jigging is a specific type of fishing where essentially you're taking a large metal jig, dropping it down to depths of anywhere to 100 to 400, 500 feet.
For every foot of water, that's how many grams jig you should be using.
Now, certain times, the water, the current is not going to cooperate. If you're fishing in heavy currents and it's, say, 200 feet, sometimes you're going to have to fish a 400 gram jig.
Say hi for the camera.
I can't tell if it's a big fish or if I just ain't fought a fish this size in a while.
There's the fish.
Yeah.
Good fish there.
Not bad. Hold on, make them look bigger.
Everything looks tiny.
I know, right?
Hands at 6'11".
I know, when I hold a fish, I hold him like this, like, that poor little guy.
After catching a couple amberjacks, the guys circle the spring to see if they can mix up the variety of fish they're catching.
And what we're doing is I'm gonna go back up and make a couple drifts over this spring here. Every time I make a drift there, you encounter some different fish there. Get on different sides of it, get right in the middle of it. Certain fish like to be up in the water column, some like to be around the edges of it. So get up here and make another drift here. Hey Jared, drop it down right here. It looks real good right here. A lot of fish on the edge of this.
Fish on.
We know why this is one of Jared's favorite spots. After only a couple quick drops, Jared hooks up.
Another almaco, isn't it? Changed out jigs. The other jig was way too heavy. Try a little bit smaller, low profile jig. Still long, still heavy enough to get down quick. Been pretty consistent though. Good marks. A little bit of wind. Not too hot. Nice day. It's a nice fish. Yeah, this is a bigger fish. Bigger fish. So these little rods have a lot of power. It looks crazy because the rods are real short, but for this kind of power they got, man, they don't punish you too bad. Where's the fish out? Come on, fish. Here we go.
There's a good one, Jack.
Wow.
Nice.
Like I said, we'll get them. We'll keep working. They'll eventually come to us. Oh, hook into a nice amberjack. Adrian had caught one earlier. I was looking forward to my first really big amberjack of the trip. There's nothing better than that. Get it. Go. That fish is like 40, almost 50. Hercules actually used to fish like this. And he would jig. That's how he got all his muscles. I ended up being Hercules. You know, and the good thing about it too, you can get better at it. Like it's the kind of fishing that you can improve at it, different techniques. And you can use it all over the world with different kinds of fish. You know, it's a lot of work, but you feel every bite. So it's to me, it's a lot more exciting. This kind of fishing isn't for the lazy fisherman. You have to be active, you have to love fishing. It's aggressive and intense. You're working hard, you're jigging, you're working the lures, you're gonna be sore, your arms are gonna burn. It's a workout while you're fishing. It isn't easy.
That's the sound we like.
That rod ain't got no shot.
As fishermen, we like this sound. Cradle him like a baby.
Give some help with that one. There you go.
I got him.
Good fish.
It's a long fish, man.
Nice fish. What do you say, 35? 40?
35, 40 pounds.
Yep.
Nice fish, dude. That's a big one.
Just like a baby, sometimes they whine. Happy amberjack. Happy angler.
With the wind picking up, the guys decide to hit a spot closer to shore.
Next spot we go to, we're looking for a little bit more bottom fish, maybe a nice American red snapper, large grouper, and still there's a chance for a large amberjack. Cool thing about this is the system they have. You can change your jigs out fast, quick release, you know, split ring pliers. So you just leave the hook in there, you can always change the jigs out.
After getting set up, Jared is ready to try his new jig.
Well, the wind's picking up a little bit, so we didn't want to head offshore anymore. Came inside, and my fishing area is this is the fish. Right on cue. A lot more bottom fish here, so people can pick up a grouper. Same kind of thing though, just jigging, all metals, man. Look at the fucking
Yes, buddy!
Holy
Yes!
Look at that.
Awesome. Nice.
You said you were getting them here.
Nice mutton snapper there.
Nice
Ate the jig
mutton.
there in 200 feet of water.
It's the biggest mutton I ever caught. Like down the Keys, they get a lot smaller ones, but this is the biggest one I've got. On a jig too, man, it's awesome. In this area, mutton snapper are almost non-existent. And to get my personal best right in my backyard on a jig, there was nothing better. I couldn't have asked for a better fish. Nice mutton. Got a spot on the tail. You get them a lot more in the Keys, live bait, around wrecks, stuff like that. They're not a whole lot of them up here. This fish is going home for dinner. Most of the time we throw everything back, but you get something like this, man, fillet it up, fry it up, ain't nothing better. Good snapper. The fishing off here is unbelievable. I mean, I've been other places, but just the fishing here locally that we do, I mean, you get such a variety of fish, especially on artificial. That's why I do it, man. No bait, just use jigs, you can get anything you want to catch.